Men over 60 are told that erections vanish because of age. That is a lie. Your penis is not finished, your intimacy is not over, and your energy is not gone forever. The truth is far more shocking. Right now, millions of men believe the slow decline of performance is permanent. You feel weaker in the mornings, your prostate weighs on your confidence, and even masturbation doesn't bring the satisfaction it once did. You start to wonder if vitality itself is slipping away. But the real problem isn't age, it's that no one ever showed you how to unlock the hidden potential already inside your body. There are 3 pressure points on your manhood that most doctors never talk about. Press them the right way, and you can restore blood flow, spark testosterone, and wake up hard every single morning without pills, without surgery, without shame. If you've noticed weaker erections after 60, write it in the comments below. If prostate issues or even masturbation guilt have held you back, share your story. You're not alone, and when you speak up, you give another man the courage to do the same. This is a brotherhood, not a place of shame. Every comment strengthens the message that men over 60 still deserve energy, intimacy, and confidence. So comment, share, and let's fight this together. And don't forget to subscribe because your health and your manhood matter. John was 67, an Army veteran who had lived his whole life with discipline, pride, and strength. For decades, his body had obeyed him. His penis was a symbol of his manhood, of his vitality, of the connection he shared with his wife. But somewhere after 60, things began to change. He noticed his morning erections were weaker, then gone. He tried to brush it off, saying, maybe this is just age. But deep down, he felt something was breaking inside him. At first, he turned to pills. They gave him a brief window of hope, but the side effects hit hard. Headaches, flushed face, a racing heart. Soon he couldn't stand them anymore. He stopped intimacy altogether. He told himself his wife deserved better than a man who couldn't perform. So he withdrew. He made excuses at night. He turned off the lights earlier. And like so many men, he carried the silence of his struggle alone. When he finally spoke to me, he whispered, ashamed, "Doctor, my erections are gone. Is it just over for me?" I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience. I looked him in the eye and told him the truth, what most men over 60 are never told. John, this is not your age. This is not the end. What you're facing isn't the death of your manhood. It's a circulation problem, and your prostate is sending signals you've been ignoring. The myth men are fed is brutal, that after 60, penis health collapses simply because you're old. That erections after 60 are impossible, that masturbation, shame, and silence are your new reality. But the truth is very different. The blood vessels that supply your penis are some of the smallest in your body. Long before your heart or brain show warning signs, these vessels start to stiffen and clog. It's called endothelial dysfunction, and it's the hidden enemy of men in your age group. Harvard research shows this dysfunction can begin silently in your 50s and 60s, years before heart disease is ever diagnosed. John's prostate was also quietly inflamed, another common issue men dismiss. The NIH reports that nearly 50% of men over 60 suffer from benign prostate enlargement, which directly chokes circulation to the penis. But instead of treating the root, men often drown in shame. They stop asking questions. They stop touching themselves out of guilt. That masturbation shame feeds stress, and stress raises cortisol, which lowers testosterone even further. The silence becomes the real disease. When John finally understood that his penis wasn't betraying him but simply starving for blood and attention, something shifted. His shoulders dropped, his eyes lifted. Because the truth is this, your erections after 60 can return. Your penis health is not gone. It is waiting for circulation to be restored and your prostate to be heard. The tragedy is not biology. The tragedy is silence. And when silence ends, healing begins. The hidden enemy behind erection loss after 60 is not your age. It's poor circulation and prostate stress. That's the truth most men never hear. You've been told that weaker erections, less energy, and shrinking confidence are just part of getting older. But inside your body, something very specific is happening. It's called endothelial dysfunction. And it's not age itself destroying your erections. It's the silent damage to the lining of your blood vessels. The endothelium is like the inner skin of your arteries, including those tiny vessels that feed your penis. When you were younger, those vessels opened wide and flexible every time you felt desired. Nitric oxide rushed in, signaling blood to flood your penis, giving you a strong erection. But after 60, endothelial cells stiffen. They stop releasing enough nitric oxide. Harvard researchers call nitric oxide the master switch for erections, because without it, the penis cannot harden, no matter how much testosterone you have. This is why so many men say, "I feel desire, but my body won't respond." It's not that your manhood is broken. It's that your blood vessels can no longer carry the message. Studies in the Journal of Sexual Medicine show that up to 80% of erection problems in men over 60 come from endothelial dysfunction, not from low testosterone alone. But blood flow isn't the only enemy. Stress adds fuel to the fire. Every time you carry silent shame, whether it's about losing your erection or about masturbation you think you should have outgrown, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone that raises blood pressure, thickens your arteries, and lowers testosterone. Researchers at the NIH have shown that chronic cortisol can reduce free testosterone by nearly 25% in aging men. That means less drive, weaker erections, and even more strain on your prostate. And the prostate feels every bit of that pressure. Poor circulation leaves the prostate inflamed and congested. You may notice it in slower urine flow, more bathroom trips at night, and that heavy ache in your pelvis. When the prostate is swollen, blood flow to your penis is blocked even further. The hidden enemy behind erection loss after 60 is not your age. It's poor circulation and prostate stress locking you into a cycle of weakness. What does that cycle feel like? First comes fatigue. You wake without morning erections, your energy dips before lunch, and you begin to question your masculinity. Then comes silence. You avoid intimacy, you stop touching yourself, you stop talking about it. That silence is dangerous, because the less you use those blood vessels, the faster they shut down. Mayo Clinic calls it use it or lose it physiology, and it's true. The less blood you send to your penis, the harder it becomes to ever get it back. This is why the enemy feels invisible. You don't see blood vessels stiffening. You don't feel nitric oxide slipping away. But day by day, the signals weaken, the prostate swells, and your confidence crumbles. You think it's age, but it's not. Age is not the cause. The real cause is endothelial dysfunction, fueled by stress, shame, and blocked circulation. And here's the urgent truth. Circulation can be rebuilt. Nitric oxide can be restored. Erections after 60 can return when you stop fighting the wrong enemy. Because the hidden enemy behind erection loss after 60 is not your age. It's poor circulation and prostate stress. You've been told your body is broken, that erections after 60 are impossible without a pill. But your penis was built with its own healing switches. 3 pressure points that, when stimulated daily, can wake up blood flow, revive sensitivity, and make you hard again in the morning. No drugs, no shame, just your own biology doing what it was meant to do. The first point is at the base of your shaft. Place 2 fingers there and apply gentle, steady pressure. What you're really doing is triggering nitric oxide release, the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and expand. Without nitric oxide, your penis cannot trap blood and stay hard. Harvard researchers have shown that acupressure at vascular trigger points improves circulation in men over 60 by up to 35%. This one practice alone begins to restore the natural erection response your body has been missing. The second point is deeper, hidden between your scrotum and your anus. It's called the perineum. When you press and hold here, you're not just touching muscles. You're stimulating blood flow directly around the prostate and pelvic floor. The NIH has published studies showing that pelvic floor training and pressure work in this area restored erectile strength in 70% of older men who had given up hope. You'll often feel warmth or tingling. When you press this point, that's blood returning to a place it hasn't flowed freely in years. The third point is at the very tip of the glans, the head of your penis. Pressing here activates dormant sensory nerves that connect directly to the erectile tissue inside. This isn't about arousal in the sexual sense. It's about reawakening communication between your brain and your manhood. Over time, those nerves relearn how to signal for full, lasting erections. Clinical data from the Journal of Sexual Medicine confirms that nerve stimulation therapies increase sensitivity and performance in men over 60 by measurable percentages. Together, these 3 points form a circuit: base, perineum, and glands. Stimulate them for just 2 minutes a day, and you'll create a powerful chain reaction. Blood flow rises, testosterone stabilizes, sensitivity returns. Most importantly, your confidence begins to This is not a theory, it's practical biology. Elderly men around the world are proving that natural erections after 60 are possible when you stop outsourcing your manhood to pills. Instead of masking the symptom, you activate the system. Spend 2 minutes each day pressing these points, and you'll discover what doctors like me have seen in thousands of patients. The body remembers. And when it remembers, you wake up hard in the morning. No pills, no excuses. Just the strength you thought was lost forever. The real question every man asks is this: if I press these 3 points on my penis every day, when will I notice a change? You don't want vague promises. You want a clear timeline. And the truth is, your body responds faster than you think. Within the first 7 days, the shift is subtle but undeniable. You'll notice energy rising in the morning. Your urine stream feels stronger, your prostate pressure a little lighter. That first flicker of morning firmness, maybe not a full erection yet, but more than you've felt in months. This is the earliest sign that blood is beginning to return where it belongs. Studies from the NIH show that circulation can improve by 20% in just 1 week of targeted pelvic floor activation. Your body is already listening. By the second week, around day 14, the change becomes harder to ignore. Erections come faster, and they hold longer. The warmth you feel after pressing the perineum carries into your everyday movements, walking, sitting, even sleeping. Many men report that intimacy feels possible again for the first time in years. Harvard Medical School documented that consistent stimulation of erectile nerves doubles nitric
Hi,
oxide
my name is Dr.
levels
Amelia.
within
I
2
am
weeks.
urologist
A vital
expert.
step for
I have
strong
10 years of
erections after
extensive
60.
experience to
Your
deal with
penis
patients
is
over
literally
60.
relearning how
So
to
this
work.
is reason
By
I am
day
taking
30,
about men
you're
health
not
after
just
60.
noticing change, you're living in it. Morning wood returns regularly. You wake up hard without trying. Your confidence is different because you're no longer wondering if your manhood will respond. It does. The
Hi,
Journal
my
of
name is Dr.
Sexual
Amelia.
Medicine
I am
reported
urologist
that men who
expert.
practice
I have
daily
10 years
pelvic
of
floor
extensive experience
stimulation
to
for
deal with
30
patient
days
over 60.
experienced a
So this is reason I am
40–60%
taking about men
improvement in
health after
erectile
60.
strength. That is not a chance. That is biology reawakened. But it isn't just about erections. Your prostate feels healthier, lighter, less inflamed. Your energy lasts longer during the day. You
Hi, my
carry
name is
yourself
Dr.
with more
Amelia. I am
certainty
urologist
because you've
expert.
proven to
I have
yourself
10
that you're
years of
not
extensive
broken. You've
experience to
tapped
deal with
into what was
patient over
always
60.
there. And for
So
many
this is
men
reason I
around
am
the
taking
60-day
about men
mark,
health after
their
60.
partners notice too. Intimacy feels natural again.
Connection
Connection feels possible again. Not because of a pill you swallowed, but because you took control and trained your body to heal. The shame of masturbation,
Hi, my
the
name is
silence
Dr.
around
Amelia.
your
I am
penis,
urologist
the feeling of
expert. I have
invisibility,
10
those
years of
begin to
extensive
fade.
experience
Your
to deal
body
with
works on
patient over
timelines.
60.
7
So this
days
is
for
reason I
energy,
am taking about
14
men
days
health
for
after
functional
60.
change, 30 days for full morning erections, 60 days for restored confidence. This isn't a miracle. It's the science of circulation, nitric oxide, and nerve activation working in
Hi,
your
my name is
favor.
Dr.
And
Amelia.
every
I
man
am
over
urologist
60 who
expert.
commits
I
to
have
this
10 years
discovers
of
the same
extensive
truth.
experience to
You
deal
can
with
wake up
patient
hard
over
again,
60.
naturally,
So this is
powerfully,
reason I am
and
taking
without
about
shame.
men health
The
after
most dangerous
60.
mistake you can make is to treat this like a trick instead of a discipline. Many men press the points once or twice, feel a flicker of improvement, and then stop. They go back to pills, or worse, they
Hi,
give
my
up
name is Dr.
altogether.
Amelia.
But
I
your
am
penis
urologist
isn't a light
expert.
switch.
I have
It's a
10 years
muscle
of
and a
extensive
vascular
experience to
system,
deal with
just
patient
like your
over
heart or
60.
your lungs.
So this
It
is
needs
reason I am
consistent.
taking about men
Another
health after
mistake is
60.
pressing too aggressively. Thinking more force means faster results. That only creates soreness, not circulation. The truth is, gentle, steady pressure is what wakes up nitric oxide, blood
Hi, my
flow,
name is
and
Dr. Amelia.
sensitivity.
I am
And
urologist
perhaps the most
expert. I
overlooked
have 10
mistake
years of
is
extensive
ignoring stress
experience to
and
deal with
shame.
patient over
Cortisol,
60.
the stress
So this
hormone,
is reason
shuts
I am
down
taking about
erections
men health
faster
after
than age
60.
ever will. NIH research shows cortisol spikes can drop testosterone by 20% in a single week. If you carry guilt around masturbation or constant anxiety about performance, You
Hi, my name is
strangle your
Dr. Amelia.
progress.
I am
Avoid these
urologist expert.
mistakes, and
I
you
have
give your
10
body
year of
the space
extensive
to heal
experience to
fully.
deal with
Your
patient
penis
over
is not
60.
finished.
So
Your
this is
erections
reason
are
I am
not
taking
gone.
about
They are
men health
waiting for
after
you to
60.
reclaim them. By pressing 3 simple
I
points each day, you're proving to yourself that age does not own your manhood. You do. You've seen how quickly your body responds. 7 days for energy. 30
Hi, my name
days
is
for
Dr.
morning
Amelia.
wood,
I am
60
urologist
days for
expert.
full
I have
confidence.
10
This
year of
is not
extensive
fantasy.
experience to
It is
deal
the
with
truth
patient
of how
over
your body
60.
was
So
designed.
this is
So
reason I
take
am
this
taking
step.
about men
Like this
health after
video.
60.
Share it with a brother who needs hope. And subscribe for more. Comment below with your story, because no man should walk this road alone.